Hey guys, Carly Pearl here. Thank you for joining me. I know we are in the midst of some interesting times right now, and a lot of us are out of our normal routines or maybe feeling a bit out of sorts. So it's really important more than ever to carve time daily for deep breathing, for stillness, and for some movement so that we can process whatever it is we're holding on to or internalizing. So that is what this practice will aim to do today. It could be a great sequence to do first thing in the morning to open your body and invigorate it, or anytime throughout the day if you need a little pick-me-up. So I hope you enjoy it. Please meet me in a seat just like this, Sukhasana. Hands resting atop the knees, closing the eyes, tuning out the external world, and tuning in to your rich inner landscape. Observing the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of your heartbeat. Just really becoming aware of your senses. The temperature of the air against your skin, the weight of your clothes on your body. Notice any thoughts surfacing, if that monkey mind is with you. Turn up the volume of your breath so that that becomes the focus of awareness. So start to stretch and deepen your breath cycles. Inhale, breathing into your lungs, down into your diaphragm, into your belly. Exhale from the belly, through the diaphragm, out the lungs and through the nostrils. Inhale, really feeling the expansion of your rib cage, the lift of your chest. Breathing down in towards your pelvic floor. Exhale from the pelvic floor, through the belly, rib cage, out the chest, the nose. And just really following the journey of your breath. Feeling it create more space in both body and mind. And then let's start our practice with a little bit of neck awareness. So allow both fingertips to come just outside of your seat. Drop the chin down towards the chest, and then roll your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Let the left shoulder blade descend down the back, and just start to feel into the musculature of the left side of your neck. And then allow the chin to drop all the way down to the chest and roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. Gently drawing the right shoulder blade down the back. Start to breathe into the right side of the neck. Imagine your lungs are there. And then once more, dropping the chin down and bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. Then from here, start to walk your left fingertips further away from your left hip, and then draw the left arm up about shoulder height. Inhale, turn the palm open so you're externally rotating your arm. And exhale, internally rotate, turning the palm down and back. Inhale, rotating the arm bone open, broadening through the collarbones. And exhale, turning the arm bone in and back, internal rotation. One more time, inhale, palm open. And exhale, palm down and back. Then find a neutral position and lower the left arm gently. Roll the head all the way down towards the chest, and then take it over to the left side. Start to walk the right fingertips further away from your right hip, and then begin to lift the right arm up about shoulder height. Taking that same rotation, inhale, turning the arm bone open. Exhale, turning the palm down and back, keeping the left shoulder down by the ear. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale, rotating open, smiling through the collarbones. And exhale, turning the palm down and back. Then finding a neutral position, return the right fingertips, draw the chin down towards the chest, and then slowly lift the head through the midline. Inhale, sweep the arms high, reach through the fingers, lengthening the side body, unite your palms, and exhale, gather the hands in front of the heart space. Twice more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, lift the heart space, unite the palms. Exhale, drawing the hands down together, thumbs to sternum. And one more time. Inhale, sweeping the arms wide, lifting the side body. Exhale, drawing yourself down, rooting you into this moment. Close your eyes. Reestablish your breath. This mudra, uniting the palms together at heart space, represents an offering. So what is it that you would like to offer to yourself in this moment? Would you like to call in more stillness, more gratitude, patience? Or maybe there's something you'd like to let go of, whether it be anxiety or fear or anything that you're holding on to that you're ready to let go of. Call it in now. And let's take a deep breath to seal that intention of the heart and mind. Inhale slowly, filling up your lungs, lifting your sternum towards the thumbs. And then a cleansing out breath through the mouth. Release the arms, open the eyes. Once more, inhale, sweep the arms high. And exhale, let's take it over into a lateral bend on the right side. Root down through the left sit bone, reach overhead with the left arm. And then let's bring it down, kind of rounding the back, getting into the lower back towards the QL. That deep low back muscle that's often a source of low back pain. See if you can really reach forward with that left arm. And then take the left bicep back over the head. And inhale, come up through center, arms reach. Exhale, take it over to the left side, rooting down through the right sit bone. Taking a moment to spiral the chest open. And then taking that more rounded variation, reaching the right arm in a diagonal direction. Maybe beginning to work towards a straighter elbow. Breathe into your back. And take the right arm back over the head. Pull the belly in. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands through heart. Come back. And let's take it to our hands and knees now. Tabletop position. And we'll start to just warm up through the hips. So start to move the hips in big circles. And really finding that connection of breath with movement. It's very meditating for the mind. So it doesn't matter which direction you're moving in, but link your breath with the pattern of your movement. Maybe some cracks and pops. I definitely have some. And then slowly reverse the direction of the circles. Ooh, good one. And then when ready, come back to your neutral tabletop. Stack the hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Spread the fingers wide and extend your right leg to the back of your mat. And then warming up through the calf muscle a bit, begin to shift forward and back, So you're moving to the tippy toes and then moving back to the ball of the foot just a few times, stretching and lengthening the calf. And then come back to the ball of your foot. Press down through the heels of your hands and the bases of each knuckle. A little bit of core here. So keep pressing through the arm bones and begin to elevate the right knee just an inch or two. We're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Reach through the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Set your left knee down. Turn the left shin bone out 45 degrees and spin the right heel down. Then the right arm reaches up towards the sky into a modified side plank. Move the right hip back over the left and draw the belly in and up towards the sternum. Lengthen the right arm over your head. Take an inhale here. Exhale, engage the abs. Begin to make your way up to your gate pose so that the shoulders come over the hips. Inhale, reach up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, take it up and over to the right, getting a lateral bend. Bring the torso just slightly forward of the pelvis. Reach overhead through the left arm. Inhale, come up through center, both arms reach. Exhale, modified side plank with that right leg lifted. Inhale here, bring the arm overhead. Exhale, engage the abs, lower the foot and rise. Inhale, lift up through the crown and fingers. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, lower, left hand down, right leg up, this time adding a back bend. Give a bend to the right knee, reach back with the right hand, capture the foot, and then slowly kick your foot back into your hand, creating a bow shape in the spine. Keep the breath steady. Roll the right shoulder head away from the chest. Maybe the head begins to reach back in line with the spine. If you feel any tension, you can bring the gaze neutral or look down at the left hand. One more full breath here. Then with grace, re-extend the right leg and arm. Take an inhale. Lower the right foot down, the right hand, come back, tabletop. It might feel good to shift the hips a little bit side to side, giving them a release. Then let's take some cat-cows, bringing circulation to the spine. So inhale, soft bend to the elbows, drop the belly, lift the heart and tailbone. And as you exhale, puff up the back of the heart space, pressing down through the palms and knees. Inhale, soft bend to the elbows, lifting the tailbone, pressing the heart through the arms. Exhale, strong arms pressing you down to lift up, opening the back body. Once more, inhale, swaying the spine forward. Exhale, rounding, pressing down, lifting the back of the heart. Then come back to a neutral spine and we'll prep for second side. I'm just going to turn around so I can mirror you. So now it's the left leg that extends back on the ball of the foot. And then again a few times shifting forward to the tippy toes and pressing back through the heel, warming the calf. Then come back to the ball of the foot. Press down through the palms with strong arms. They're grounding you. Draw the pubic bone gently up towards the belly button. Then keep pressing down to lift the right knee to hover. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. One more. Jaw soft. Lower the right knee softly. Turn the right shin bone out 45 degrees. Spin the left heel down like a warrior 2 foot. Rotate the left hip over the right and extend the left arm high. Then bring that arm overhead. Feel the line of energy from your heel to your fingertips. Rotate the left rib cage open. Inhale here. Exhale with a strong core root down through the left foot as you rise up to your gate pose. Inhale to find length through the spine. Keeping the length, exhale, take it over to the left. Again, just bringing the spine the slightest bit forward of the pelvis, feeling into the lower right side of the back. And flowing through those shapes. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, right hand down, left leg lifts. Inhale, bringing the left arm overhead. Exhale, lower left foot and rise with a strong core. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, take it over to the left. One more round. Inhale, rising. Exhale, lower and lift the left leg. Bring the arm overhead. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, bending. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower, right hand down, lift left leg, adding the back bend. Bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand. Softly kick your foot back. So the shin bone is kicking back just behind the femur bone rather than up towards the sky. Pressing the chest open, maybe the head draws back. If there's any tension, it's okay to look down or take the neck out of the back bend. Keep the breath slow and steady. And then slowly re-extend the leg and arm. Lower the ball of the left foot down, left hand, step back, tabletop. And again, move those hips a little side to side, finding a release. Then come back through center. Let's take one cat-cow. Inhale, heart forward, shoulder blades hug together. Exhale, rounding, broadening the shoulder blades away from the spine. Inhale, find a neutral position. Soft gaze between the thumbs. Exhale, curl the toes. Begin to lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. From here, find a little movement in the legs and in the neck. Bending into one knee and then the other. Maybe shaking the head yes a few times and no. Coming back to yes. Then find stillness in your down dog. Fingertips spreading wide. Press down especially through your thumb and index finger pads. This will take a little bit of pressure off of the wrists. Spin the triceps down under the upper arm bones. Reach the earlobes towards the thumbs, elongating the neck. And then kind of lift the low back where your kidneys are. Think of drawing them slightly up, lifting the tailbone towards the sky, and then feel all that length through the backs of the legs as the heels reach down towards the earth. Take a full breath cycle. And from here, walk the feet closer together and raise your right leg up. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bend your knee and open your hip up into a scorpion dog and create some big circles with the right kneecap. Getting into the right psoas. Switch the direction of your circles. And then square the hips. Inhale, re-extend the right leg long. Press back through the heel. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose, rounding your spine. Look forward and step your foot through between your hands. Then lower the left knee down and untuck the toes. And come onto your fingertips. So in this low lunge variation, fingertips touch down, hips descend, so you're getting into the left quad and hip flexor. And then think of lifting the front of the spine up. And then we'll move from this low lunge into a half splits. So inhale here with the heart forward. Exhale, walk the fingers back, straighten the right leg. Think of pulling your right femur bone back into your hip socket, reaching the torso forward, and moving through those shapes. Inhale, heart forward, rebending the knee. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Keep the extension of the spine. Inhale, rebending, hips lowering. Exhale, hands walking back, keeping the spine long. Once more, inhale and exhale. Good, then rebend the right knee. Root down through your foot and shin and try to find this 90-degree angle in your knee. Then from here, rooting and reaching up through the torso and arms. So now we're in a different variation of the low lunge, right? Before we were sinking the hips down. Now we're activating the legs, lifting up through the pelvic floor. Imagine energetically hugging your foot and knee together at the center of your mat. So you should feel that engagement of your left quad, even the right. Arms extend, and then interlace the hands behind your head. Inhale, let the head gently fall back into the support of your hands, elbows go wide. And exhale, bring the chin towards the chest, rounding the upper back, closing the elbows together. Inhale, heart expands, elbows wide, gaze lifts. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the upper back, drawing the elbows together. One more time, inhale, heart open. Exhale to round. Lift the head through the midline, extend the arms. Inhale, finding a little bit more length. Exhale, lower the hands, curl the back toes, lift the left knee up, and then walk the hands forward as you lift the left leg into your standing splits. It might feel good to roll out the left ankle a little bit. And then just let the torso hang. Let it surrender while the legs do the work for you. Stay active through the left leg, drawing the inner thigh up towards the ceiling. You're welcome to bring the right hand behind the calf if you want to fold yourself in a little bit deeper, but there's no need to force the fold. Take one more deep breath here. And then softly bend the right knee as you step the left foot forward, coming into a fold, Uttanasana, letting the head hang, releasing any tension in the neck. Let the fingers be soft. And then feel the feet rooting down as you slowly roll up to stand. Sweep the arms wide and rise. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, little back bend, Prana Mudra, a very invigorating and awakening pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, come to fingertips or hands slide up the shins. Exhale, plant the palms, step one foot back and then the other, straight to downward facing dog. Let's take it over to the other side. So again, walking the feet closer together. Raise your left leg up on an inhale. On the exhale, bend your knee, laterally open the hip. And again, creating some big circles with your kneecap. Bringing some synovial fluid into your hip joint. Reversing the direction of your circles. Inhale, re-extend the left leg long, press back through the heel. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, look forward, step the foot through, lower the right knee down, and tuck the toes. Coming onto fingertips, really letting the hips descend down as you draw the heart up. Full breath in. Exhale, walk the fingertips back, straighten the left leg, flex the ankle. You can fold any amount while keeping the extension of the spine. Inhale, fingers forward, heart up. Exhale, fingers back, heart is still lifted, just with the straight left leg. Twice more, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale and exhale. Then coming back into your low lunge, take a moment to establish your foundation, stacking the joints, rooting down to lift up into Anjaneyasana. Then again, finding that solid foundation, rooting down and energetically pulling the legs together, lifting up out of the joints and out of the ligament structure in the pelvis. Arms extend, then hands come behind the head, fingers interlace. Inhale, little back bend, head drops back, elbows go wide. Exhale, chin to chest, closing and rounding in. Twice more. Inhale, expanding the front of the chest. Exhale, contracting and opening the back body. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Lift the head through the midline. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, lower hands, curl the right toes underneath you, lift the right knee up, walk the hands forward and lift the right leg. Maybe rolling out the ankle on this side. And then coming into a surrendering shape. So letting the top half of your body fold down. Let the head go. Let the arms be heavy. This is an inversion with the head beneath the heart. Inversions can be very calming and at the same time pretty energizing, bringing all that blood to the head. One more breath, active through the right leg. And then slowly step the right foot forward, meeting the left. And allow the feet to come hips width distance, toes in front of heels. Fold the belly to the thighs with the knees bent. And then keeping the knees bent, bending more and more. Hips back, torso and arms reach up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Make sure you can see those little toesies under the knees. Move the hips back a little bit further. And then sweep the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers together. Draw the knuckles down and the heart up. Take a big expansive breath in. And a clearing exhale out. Folding forward, keeping the bind. Bring the knuckles away from the sacrum, any amount. Feeling that stretch into the chest and the shoulders. Let the weight of the head go. Then from here, thumbs come to the sacrum and fingertips release all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, step one foot back, then the other, this time into plank position. Right, top of a push-up. With strong legs, feel the kneecaps lift, collarbones reaching you forward, heels pressing you back, creating this opposing action of reaching forward and pressing back. Deep breath here. You're welcome to keep the knees lifted, or for more support, set them down. Bend the elbows and begin to lower with control to your belly. From here, we'll do a cobra variation. So lifting one leg at a time, strengthening either side of the back independently of one another. So feet hips width, hands walk back a bit so they're in line with the middle of the ribs. Rest the chin, the lips, the nose. Take an inhale, lift the chest and head and the right leg only. Reach back through the right toes, roll the shoulder heads away. Exhale, lower chest, head, and right foot. Inhale, lift chest, head, and left leg only. Crown reaching forward, left toe is back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting gently, just the right leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting chest, head, and left leg. Exhale, down. One more round on your your own. All right, the low back should be warm. Next one, both legs up. Ready? Inhale, lifting. See if you can get the kneecaps, maybe the thighs come up a bit. Your choice to hug the hands. Keep hugging the elbows into the midline. Imagine energetically that you want to slide forward and off of your mat, reaching forward through the front of the spine, pressing back through the legs. One more inhale, drawing everything up, and exhale, soften. Let the arms rest beside your body with the palms turned open. Let the heels flop out. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat against the earth. Feel the rise and the fall of your back body as you breathe. Slowing down those internal rhythms. I know we could stay here for the rest of class, but let's finish it off. Just a few more poses. Hands come under the shoulders. Press yourself up to your hands and knees. Then curl the toes and lift the hips up to downward dog. And nothing fancy, just walk the feet forward, fold, and then slowly rise. Sweeping the arms at the top. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, finding a balancing pose, a standing figure 4. So bring the feet hips width if they aren't already. Shift the weight down into your left foot and draw the right knee up hip height. Externally rotate the femur bone, so you're drawing the knee out laterally. Cross the right ankle over the left knee corner, hands to heart. And then slowly move the hips back like in a chair pose. Keep reaching the front of the spine forward. Palms press against one another gently. And the gaze is a few feet in front of you, keeping the cervical spine long. Core is active. It's easy to kind of just let it flop out. Keep it strong. Take one more breath here. And then slowly rise. Stay with me. As you rise, cross your right ankle in front of your left, grounding down through both feet. Then inhale to stand up a little bit taller. And exhale, fold over both legs. Let the hands touch down and the head hang. And then walk both hands over towards the right front corner of your mat, moving the hips a bit to the left. Feel into your left hamstring and your left IT band. Breathe space there. And then walk the hands back in front of the feet. Uncross the right ankle over the left and fold. And then slowly roll up to stand, keeping the knees bent. Roll the shoulder heads up and slide. Shoulder blades down the back. Take a moment to pause with the eyes closed, noticing the sensations on either side of the body. And we'll take it over to the left side. Eyes will open, shift the weight into your right foot as you draw the left knee up hip height. Externally rotate the femur bone, cross the left ankle over the right knee corner, hands to heart. Slowly begin to bend the right knee as you move the pelvic girdle back and reach the torso forward. Allow your mind to meditate on the soft inner sound of your breath. One more full breath cycle. Then slowly begin to stand and cross the left ankle over the right. Inhale, drawing energy, prana, life force energy, reaching you up. And exhale, folding forward over the legs. Let the head bow. And walk both hands over to the left. Hips leaning a little bit to the right. Now getting into the right hamstring and IT band. Walk the hands through center, uncross the left ankle, feet hips width distance, bend the knees, and slowly roll up to stand. Shoulder heads draw up by the ears, and then slide the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, sweep the arms high, big reach. Exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, reaching through the crown. And then from here, toe heel the feet together to touch. Bend the knees, exhale into a little squat or a ball, creating that ball shape in your body. So press down through the finger pads in front of you, tuck the chin in towards the chest. And this is a really valuable pose for deep breathing because 60% of our lung tissue is in our back. So when we're rounding the spine, we actually have more capacity and space to breathe deeper. So practice this, rounding in. Take a full inhalation in through the nose, puffing up the back body. And exhale, round yourself in a little bit tighter, emptying the lungs, pulling the belly in and up. And one more full expansive breath into the backs of your lungs. Exhale, rounding in a little bit tighter. So good. From here, lift the gaze, come down to the heels and then to a seat. We'll counter that deep forward fold with a little back bend. So feet come forward of you, hips width distance, toes in front of heels. Hands walk back a bit so that the wrists come under the shoulders. Now notice if you're starting to sink the chest down, chin to chest, start to get active through the arms, drawing the heart space up, lifting the gaze. Press down through the hands and the feet. Begin to lift the hips up in line with the knees and in line with the shoulders. Maybe the head drops back. Think of pulling the shoulder blades down the back as you reach the collarbones to the top of your mat. Lift up through the pubic bone, glutes are engaged. One more big breath here. And then slowly with control, lower the sits bones, lift the spine up, and bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide, Baddha Konasana. So it doesn't really matter, the heels can come in closer towards the hips or they can go a little further away. We are going to take a fold, so I would suggest having a little bit of space between the feet and the hips. Hands softly rest on the shins or ankles. Inhale, lifting and sitting tall. And exhale, rooting through the sit bones, hinging forward any amount. Now you can either keep your hands on your feet or ankles and kind of use your elbows to press the knees open, or it might feel nice to walk the hands forward any amount and just kind of fold and let go into this hip opener. And slowly from here, walking the hands back towards your body. And we'll close practice with a seated twist. So come back to Sukhasana where we started practice, crossing at the shins. And actually take it the way that feels kind of funky that you normally don't take, opposite shin on top. Root down through the sits bones, arms open all the way up, and then bend the elbows, taking them into a goalpost. Inhale, sitting tall, lengthening the spine. And exhale, just using your rotational muscles, twist to your right. So drawing the right rib cage behind you. Inhale, unwind through center. Same side, exhale, twisting to your right, pulling the belly in once the lungs are empty. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, twisting right. This time to hold. Lower the right fingertips behind your back. Left hand softly rests on the right kneecap. Then inhale, feel the length moving from lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spine, and then gently creating a little twist in the neck as you gaze or move the chin towards the right shoulder. Maybe letting the eyes close, keeping the awareness within. Notice if you're really gripping onto your right knee, can you soften that grip? And slowly unwind, come through center, hands on the knees. Pause with the eyes closed. And just notice the sensations in the back, in the spine, in the chest, and in the shoulders. Simply being a witness to the sensations. And when we're round, eyes open, sweep the arms, bend the elbows. Inhale, sitting up really tall. Exhale, creating a twist to the left. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, wringing it out, churning anything that is stuck or stagnant. Let it be moved through you. Inhale. Exhale, twisting. Pausing. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand softly on the left knee. Inhale, moving the energy along the spine to your crown. Exhale, really gently using the arms as leverage to slightly deepen the twist. Without force though, right? Soft gaze over the left shoulder. Maybe eyes are closing. Ever so gently release the twist, hands returning to the knees. Take a full breath in through the nose, lifting the heart space, expanding the rib cage. Audible cleansing breath through the mouth. Please unite your hands back at the center of your chest. Come back to the offering you set at the start of your practice, this intention of your heart and mind. May this intention reverberate into every thought, word, and action throughout your day, maybe your week. I hope you have cleared out any cobwebs within the body, mind, heart, or spirit. And I hope that you can carry your current state of being with you throughout your day. Remember your breath always. Please bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Tilt your head back. Recognize the connection within and all around you, and that we are each connected. Take in a full breath full of gratitude. And exhale, sealing in our practice together, honoring one another. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.